Hello friends, welcome to the new videos. In this video we are going to learn about the cost center and cost category in Tally. What is the definition, how to use it, what is the advantage. Okay, so let's start the video. The cost center in TallyPrime refers to the organizational unit to which the cost or expenses can be allocated during the transaction, and cost category is used to place or location to which the cost or profit incurred. For example, you can use the cost center to track the expenses of each employee, while the cost category can be used to see the effectiveness of the project. Cost category is used for the location or department, and cost center is used for the expenses incurred in the department. Okay, create the cost center in cost categories, allocate the amount to specific cost center and cost category while passing the transactions. We create the cost center and cost category and allocate the amount to specific cost center and cost category. Cost center in an organization refers to the entity to which the income or expense can be allocated. The purpose of income and allocating the income and expense is that it helps in the cost benefit analysis or different cost center expenses and income. Depending on the type of business, cost center can be branch wise, department wise, sales executive wise, or product of a company wise. It is allocate the cost to each of your organizational unit, example department, employee, and effortlessly analyze the financial inflow or outflow of this unit. Cost center help you in making the decision for your business if you have the option to view the cost incurred of each of your business unit and how much profit each unit made. Without cost center, you will not able to allocate the expenses and income department wise. With the help of cost center, transaction can be allocated, which would then enable accumulation of all the transaction for that particular cost center. Some example of cost center are department wise cost center, product of company cost center, individual cost center such as salesman A, salesman B. So cost center can be created for the department wise like finance, manufacturing, marketing, and so on. Let us understand the use of cost center with the help of example. Smart Clothing, a garment manufacturing company, has branches all over Delhi and outside Delhi. All the branches have the departments such as sales and marketing, finance, designing, HR, and so on. Since the company incurred the expenses and earn income from these departments, it designates the departments as its cost center and branches and cities as cost center group or categories we can say. The company allocates the fund to all the department and keep a record of the income earned through them. Thus the company can determine the expenses incurred company can determine the expenses incurred and the income earned from these cost center, and the analysis cost benefit ratio, which is turn help in making the optimum utilization of cost center. Okay, how to enable the cost center? Next question is how to enable the cost center. First, we open the tally. We will go to F11, F1, maintain cost center. Yes, I am going to open the tally. Now tally is opening. Tally is opened. Continue in education mode. I will select the company. Now I will go to the help article. Get of tally F11. So in get of tally F11, show more feature, show all feature. So this accounting is F1 and inventory is F2 and taxation is F3 in Tally ERP9. But in TallyPrime they have clubbed these features and they have put only in one screen. Enable the cost center, yes. F11 accounting. Then from gateway of Tally create, from gateway of Tally create, from gateway of Tally create create cost center, create cost center. So here you will create the cost center like salesman A, salesman B, salesman C. By allocating the expenses and sales transaction to the salesman, you are setting up the information system that track the performance of your salesman. Cost center can be allocated in sales voucher mode, and now this is in also available in item invoice mode, account invoice mode, item invoice mode, and it is purchased only voucher mode. Now this is also available in account invoice mode and item invoice mode. If passing the transaction in sales item invoice mode, then in F12 configuration you have to enable use common ledger for item allocation to set no. Note, if you are passing in item allocation mode, then you have to keep no for the use common ledger for item allocation screen. No, you have to set no. So next, note 2, if passing the entry in purchase, if passing the entry in purchase invoice mode, account invoice mode or item invoice mode, then cost center will not get allocated in Tally ERP9. In Tally ERP9, the same provision can be enhanced in the future release. Currently it is a bug, or you can say defect, or you can say enhancement. Alternate solution is add-on named cost center option in purchase invoice 1.6 is available on Tally Shop. Next is cost center opening balance is not possible to record in the Tally ERP9 at present. This is also a bug, defect, or not available in the product enhancement. The same provision will be enhanced in the future release. Alternative solution is available in help article. Alternate solution is available in help. Cost center cannot be viewed in final account. Cost center cannot be viewed in final account. Alternative solution is add-on or customization. Named cost center wise profit and loss account and cost category detail in trial balance is available in Tally Shop. Categories. Cost categories. Cost categories are useful for organizations that require the allocation of revenue and non-revenue item parallel set of cost center. To create the cost categories, set the main cost center to maintain cost center to yes in F11 feature. So in TallyPrime we have clubbed the F11, F1 feature, F2 feature and F3 features. So no need to enable separately in TallyPrime. TallyPrime directly it is shown show more and cost categories will show here. Cost category and cost center class will show here. So next we will see salesman A, salesman B, salesman C can be your cost center and category will be executive. Airport, road, construction, building may be created as cost center under category called project. This can be your category. Cost center and this can be your category. Example 2. Allocate the revenue and non-revenue. This is the second example. This is the first example. First example. First example. This is the second example. How to use cost center. This is the second example. What is the revenue item and non-revenue item in the cost center? Set this option to yes to allocate the sales purchase expenses and income related to the transaction for revenue item. For non-revenue item, set this option yes to allocate the transaction related to the capital, non-revenue liabilities, loan, etc. to the cost center created under the category. So next is exercise. We will see one exercise here. Traveling expenses of the company Naga Arjun incurred the expenses for various projects. Enable the cost center and cost category for construction project work. Naga Arjun construction. So you can see here cost category and cost center. So this is one example based on the above explanation. So in this chart we can see cost category is our city name and cost center is our project. So in Bangalore the project is going on international airport. In Hyderabad road project is going. For Chennai highway project is going. For Delhi multinational building project is going. For Mumbai house apartment project is going. For Delhi university and college buildings project is going. So here are the company Nagarjun company paying the expenses of traveling to their their workers. So how we can allocate the expenses? How we can allocate the expenses? So we will see in Tally. So first we will create the cost center. So what is the cost center? This is the cost center. First we will create the cost category. I just copied. Go to show more. Cost category. Create. Control V. Paste. Enter and accept it. Next is Hyderabad. Control V. Enter and paste. Next is Chennai. Control C. Control V. Enter and accept. Next is Delhi. Control V. Enter and accept. Next is Mumbai. Cost category Mumbai. Cost category Mumbai. So cost center can be differ in the scenario and real time work. Okay, Delhi is already created. It is giving the error like name already exist. Enter a different name. So our cost center is created. Cost category is created. Now we'll create the cost center name. So cost center name we will create under the categories. So what is the category? Bangalore is the category and cost center name is airport project. Enter and save it. Road Hyderabad. So categories I will change the categories. Hyderabad I will select road project. Next is highways, bridges. This project is going in Chennai. Next is multinational buildings, or we can say multinational companies, multinational companies. So this multinational companies comes under Delhi, Noida, Delhi, and house apartments projects are going on. Mumbai house apartment is going on, and unis and universities and colleges project is running in Delhi, inter and save it. So as you can see, first we have created the cost categories, and then we have created the centers under the cost categories. Now what the business is doing, business is paying the traveling expenses as per the each cost center. So traveling expenses for each cost center, like for airport 2,50,000, for road 3,50,000, for highways 4,50,000, for multinational building 5 lakhs, multinational building or multinational companies, and for house apartment 5,50,000, for house apartment, and for school and colleges it is 6,50,000. This is the total expenses. So we can record all the traveling expenses in the single entry, and also we can record all the traveling expenses in separate entries. So let's come to the tally. Make the payment voucher entry. Payment voucher entry. We have to make the payment voucher entry. So I came to the tally. I am going to the voucher. I am going to the payment vouchers, and I will select here the bank. I will select here the traveling expenses. Traveling expenses. TRAVELLING. Traveling EXPENSES expenses account under indirect expenses. One minute. I need to enable the cost center in payment voucher. So you have to enable the cost center in the payment voucher. So I will enable the cost center in payment voucher. So here we will enable the so select cost center class. So list of cost center and show cost center detail. So you can see this option in F12 configuration. F12 configuration. So cost center, here cost center is first, what is the cost center name? Airport. Airport cost center. International airport. and we will select the bank. We will select traveling expenses. Traveling expenses. This is traveling expenses for cost center. Traveling expenses for cost center. So for international airport, international airport, for international airport, how much cost center? 2,50,000. 2,50,000, 1, 2, 3. And if we have any other cost center, we can select here in the next ledger. We will press enter and save it. End of the list, enter and save it. Next entry is road 3,50,000. Road project, traveling expenses 3,50,000. One more question come here. Cannot we pass all the cost center in the same in the single entry? So that also we can do here. So for that you have to enable F12, disable this class, disable this cost center class, and select the traveling expenses for cost center, and here you give the amount, lump sum amount. So total amount how much is? 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 9 lakh, 9 5, 9 5, 14, 14 plus 6, 14 plus 6, 20 lakhs, 20 lakhs, and 21 lakhs, 21 lakh 50,000, 21 lakh 50,000, and here we will divide the amount here, cost center and their project. So highway bridges 4 lakh 50,000, highway and bridges 4 lakh 50,000, where this cost center? Highway and bridges, I think it is in Chennai. So I will select here Chennai, highway and bridges. Highway and bridges is 4 lakh 50,000. So here, okay, here it is not allowing multiple cost categories. It is allowing multiple cost center, but it is not allowing the multiple categories. So traveling expenses in Chennai 4 lakh 50,000. Cost center 21 lakh 50,000. Chennai location, highway and bridges, how much? 4 lakh 50,000. So it is not allowing the multiple cost center. So we will pass one by one. We will enable the cost center, list of cost center, single entry mode, highway and bridges 4 lakh 50,000, highway and bridges 4,50,000. Multinational companies 5 lakh. Multinational companies 5 lakh. And the next is house apartment 5,50,000. House apartment 5,50,000. 5,50,000. School and college. University and college. That is university. University and college 6,50,000. This is the total. Traveling expenses 6,50,000. So whatever the entry we will make in the payment voucher and purchase voucher, it is our expenses, and sales voucher and receipt voucher, that is our expenses. So now we are going to see the all expenses individually. How much expenses incurred for airport, how much expenses incurred for road, how much expenses incurred for highways, multinational companies, house apartments, etc. So to see the report, we will go to the display more report, statement of account, cost center summary. So in cost center summary, you will get all the cost center location and cost center name. That is your project name and project location. In cost group, you can see one by one, for bridges how much, for apartment how much, for international how much. So this you will see individually. Ledger breakup is nothing but the traveling expenses cost center wise. Traveling expenses for Bangalore, traveling expenses for Chennai, traveling expenses for Delhi, traveling expenses for Hyderabad, traveling expenses for Mumbai. So like this, you can create the cost center. So you can see it is showing under the debit side. Debit side means the expense. We know all the expense will be debit in golden rule. If you have not seen that previous video accounting the golden rules, you can watch the video golden rules. All the expenses is the debit. So any payment or purchase transactions, it will come debit side, and any sales or receipt transaction, it will come in credit side. So what will be the difference? Credit minus debit, it will your profit. If debit is more, credit is less, that is loss. If credit is more, debit is less, then there is a profit. So in this video, we are going to, in this video, we covered the purchases or expenses cost center. Now you have to, now you have to do it as your homework for the second example. Second example, you note down the questions or you take the screenshot of this, and this is your time to practice. I will explain the scenarios. So Pi International Pi International is a dealer in television which has three branches in different locations like Kormangla, Jayanagar, Kormangla and Vijaynagar. There are four salesmen working with as below: Srinivas, Florence, Balaji, Bimal. So each salesman salesman selling the televisions from their location, from their branch. So classify it you need to classify it the cost center and cost category. What will be your cost center and what will be your cost category, and you have to show me the total of the cost center, total amount of the cost center, and you can comment how much the total will come in the cost center. I hope you have understood this topic, cost center and cost categories. So in the next video we will see you again with the next topic. Thank you for watching the videos. Have a good day.